Hello, this is Dove and Serpent Tarot, and my name is Lenor. I'm going to be doing a tea leaf reading for you today, and it's it's morning here. It's a beautiful day. It's cold. It's very autumny. Everything is kind of coming off the trees. I feel just so excited for this new season. It put me in a really good mood to wake up, and it was pretty cold. So I hope today finds you all well. And I'm just looking forward to looking at this cup here, seeing what we have. Okay, I'm going to start over here to the right, and I'm going to turn it 1, 2, 3 times towards my heart. It's counterclockwise. Okay, and we'll lift it up. Let's see what we have. Ooh, okay. Now, I've said before in my other videos, sometimes my framing is not on point, but I am really, really working on it. Let's see. Let's make sure this is clear. And we're just gonna, wow, I've been so lucky for the cups that I've been pulling for my, the videos that I've done. They, seem to just come out so well. Sometimes, you know, when I'm doing, readings for myself or, for other people privately, they just come out and they're just real abstract. Just gonna kind of... Okay, so I've already seen a couple things that really stand out to me and speak to me. They're yelling at me. They're saying, come on and talk about this. Okay, so the first thing I saw when I pulled this up was this heart. I mean, it's like real apparent, right? Let's see if I can get it a little closer. There we go. Okay, so this heart right here. So this to me is saying this is like a matter of the heart for sure. I mean, that's right on the nose, right? But this is, maybe it's not going to be romantic. Let's look and see if we can find some clarity. But I also see this right here, which looks almost like a bird flying out of the heart, but also it looks like to me the Sacred Heart, which is kind of a Catholic symbol. And so to what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling is that maybe this is a matter of the heart. This is about love, but this is maybe not like romantic love, eros. This is maybe not like love of the family, love of a child, but this is like a spiritual, what they call agape, a love that you have with your God, goddess, you know, divine. Ooh, that was really loud. Sorry. Can't control the traffic, I guess. But this is a kind of love that is a personal, spiritual experience. Okay, it could even be with, like, I don't know, a spiritual leader, a guru, you know, somebody that is within your spiritual practice. Okay, but I'm not seeing that this is like really a romantic love. Okay, so that, I think that's going to be the focus for us here, is going to be that kind of spiritual well-being, spiritual abundance, spiritual joy, and sometimes that work that we have to do to get to the places where we have you know, a space to give and receive this kind of love is hard. That's some hard work. So it might, you know, we see a heart and usually we think, oh, this is like, good, positive, and it is positive, but it's just joyous. And that's not always the case. Sometimes it's just telling us this is our focus and it's going to take some difficult work. Maybe not though. Maybe you've already done a lot of that work, and maybe you're already there. I don't know. Let's take a look at the rest of this cup. Now this one looks like it looks like a kangaroo to me. Okay, so here's the little face, and here's the body and the tail, and it's standing up. A kangaroo, I don't have a lot of experience with a kangaroo, but immediately when I think about a kangaroo, I think about like a very motherly relationship. A kangaroo carries its baby in a pouch for quite a while. Animals usually don't spend too long of a time with their young, but a kangaroo, and I don't know how long it is exactly, you can't quote me on it, but I do know that they spend quite it's a bit of time raising their young, okay? And they're a marsupial, so that means that they carry their young in a pouch. So this image of this kangaroo, that's what I'm getting from it, is this, it's like a very strong, feminine, motherly, protective kind of energy. And now in relation to this heart that I feel that is something to do with your spiritual life, I'm thinking that maybe there has been something going on where you're thinking about the beginning of your life a lot. You're thinking about this next transition that I feel like on the cusp of a new era of life, okay? And that you're really thinking about that care and love that you had growing up, or maybe didn't have. I can't say if you did or not, but thinking about the women figures in your life, mothers, aunts, grandparents, grandmothers, teachers of all kinds, school or spiritual or at work, whatever, friends, mom friends. I'm a mom friend to quite a few people. So, we definitely have those mom friends too, right? And sometimes they can be even more mom than our own mothers are. Not always the case, but sometimes that's true. And so I think that you're really thinking about that kind of unconditional healing, safe, that just all-encompassing, warm kind of love. And now maybe we're coming to a point where we're starting to relate those two feelings of love, the parental love, but in the spiritual realm. Maybe that is starting to become a focus, something that's important to you. And you're starting to realize maybe you've had situations where you thought that people would be able to provide that kind of lasting, forever kind of feeling, and it just hasn't worked out that way. And maybe you're realizing you're going to find that in your own spiritual work, because nobody can change your relationship with yourself, with the divine, with, I say God, but that doesn't mean, or goddess, that doesn't, if you don't resonate with those terms, that's okay. I just mean something beyond you, the universe, something within you, without you. That's what I'm trying to say. So maybe you're coming to a place in your life where that's important, and that's where you're going to find that refuge and that sustenance to grow and become the next thing, or fill out the thing that you already are, whatever you identify with in your life. Okay, let's see. I'm going to turn this so we can kind of see if this is going to help us understand more of what we're looking at. So here, I'm seeing kind of, it reminds me of this right here. Okay, it reminds me of a glyph almost. It kind of, to me, reminds me of Anubis, the Egyptian god that would usher people down from their physical life down into the underworld so that they could have their heart and soul weighed to see where they would end up, where they would go in their afterlife. So he was a psychopomp, basically. And for me, it's almost kind of like the death card in tarot. Oh, it's kind of scary and like, something that we maybe aren't looking forward to. There's a lot of mystery that surrounds death, but often it really is a symbol of transformation. Is that going to be an easy transformation? Probably not. Is it unknown and scary and we don't know how things are going to play out? Yeah. And is it sometimes real painful? Yes. Okay. But this is a figure that, and here's his ears and his little nose there. He's carrying a staff. And almost kind of like some kind of disc above his head, maybe. But this is going to be our partner. This is like and it's kind of, it depends on what imagery you identify with, if you identify with pantheons or systems of spirituality. It doesn't really matter. It's whoever and whatever is in that place of being kind of a helping hand, a partner, somebody that will walk with you. And that's not, I don't mean that as a person when I say someone necessarily. It could be a person, but most likely it is something, a feeling, something that comes to you in your dreams, or a pattern that kind of shows up in your life. But you are not alone in this transformation, is what I'm getting at, is that you have a great support. One of the most prominent archetypes that we have, that we as humans have created, this is there for you. This is going to help you in your transition. And I think that really just plays so deeply into this heart that we saw and this motherly figure, that basically this cup is telling me that you are going to be going through something big. Okay, you're going to be transitioning spiritually, most likely, and honestly, almost always when we have a big spiritual change in our life coming about, it's because something is changing in our life, our health, our relationships, our kids are getting older and moving out maybe, or we're having kids, or our job changes, we move, whatever it is. These big transitions in our life cause us to look inward, and it's like the saying, as above, so below, so within, so without, right? So if there's a change in our physical life, in our mundane, ordinary life, there's going to be a change in our interior life, in our spiritual life. And so it looks to me like there's something going on, but you're going to find a way to get through it, and you're going to find some real meaning in this change. It's going to be spiritual. It's going to be necessary, I think. Yeah, it's going to be real necessary for you. And I think right here I see this is kind of a fish. It looks like a fish jumping out of water, going after whatever this is here. It's going after something. So maybe, you feel like maybe you're feeling like you just can't do this. You don't know exactly what to do. Okay. You're feeling like, maybe this isn't you. Maybe you're not a super spiritual person, but you have some interest but you're not super confident in that. I am here to tell you that whatever is going on, it's going to be okay, and you're going to figure it out, and you're not alone in your journey. Okay? And if that shows itself to you, whatever is supporting you, I don't know, but you need to maybe relax, try to relax a little bit. Let it flow. Let it just come and wash over you. Accept what's going on and look within. Okay, you have that strength. You have the things that you need. You're going to be okay. And it's going to start manifesting in the spiritual realm very, very soon, it looks like to me. And it's going to be so worth it. It's really going to be something that is super worth it. Let's see. Something clicked. I think they're just backing me up. The spirit is backing me up. Yeah. Yeah, so I just think that this is definitely these watery places, things just kind of not settling really. It's a time of big movement for you, but it's solidifying some understandings that maybe you didn't have before. Okay, and it might take a while, but I think that you are in a place where this work is really going to start happening. And I think that you're ready for it. It really seems to me, I'm getting the feeling that you're really ready for it. And yeah, I'm excited for you. And I just I want to just tell you that I really, really appreciate all of you that are watching these videos, and anybody that is feeling like these messages are resonating with you. I just feel so honored to be here and to be able to talk to you about these things. I've received some comments and messages, and that's so cool, and I feel, again, just so honored to be able to do this on this platform. And thank you to my husband and my daughter for helping me out. And he's the real star, Paul. He knows what he's doing, and he has helped me with the setup and doing this on the channel while I get my own channel set up. And yeah, so a big thank you, and a big thank you to all of you. If you would like to like or subscribe or leave a comment for me, I would love that. Tell me what you're thinking about, if any of this stuff you feel connected to or you resonate with or whatever. If it speaks to you in some way, part of it, all of it, that would be awesome. I would love to hear. I thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.